She's right there, Shadow.
I was like, I don't know what I want.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Question for the
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
There's a patch going live for Friday on the 16th. I thought they said there would be one for a DVD on the 16th, so you know that killer comes out on the 16th, but yeah, there's even on Friday. Would there be an update for DVD if there's a new killer coming out, or no?
I don't
LAPD
know.
detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you. Well, isn't this just nice and awkward? Stop! LAPD!
Cole, this guy's our case.
Go on, put your hands in the air! Give it up! LAPD!
Get back here, buddy. Oh, wait, oh, I gotta go this side. This side. Up here.
Don't make me chase you!
Get
Here we
back.
are.
Oh shit. More balancing. More balancing, of course.
Just look down.
Oh, I'm not. Get back up.
There goes your hat.
Yep. There goes my hat. So close too. And he's gonna whack me. Ow, ow. Yeah,
Looks
peace
like
out,
we got
whatever.
you good, fellas.
Special bonus treat.
Really
Nice.
swallowed. How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Okay, we're gonna.
I was the guy that hit him.
I don't know. I think that's the guy who was attacked this guy. I just gotta look for the clues. Oh, nothing in here. I gotta go find this open suitcase. Nothing in here.
Junk.
Nothing. Where is this? Oh, there's the suitcase.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry. A graduation present from my parents.
Yeah, a graduation gift. It's probably stolen. Okay. That's all done, so now I just gotta interview him. Stop popping up stuff. I need to talk to somebody.
We know all about the jewelry ring.
Yes, I know.
You and Randall and the Blanc and Willie doing the legwork. I'm in the fashion business. You're lying, Henry. How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
You were trying to sell... Where is it?
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items. It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have to guess for them. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
I think that's her.
Yeah, I think that's the...
Why did
That's
Reed
the
and
fiancé.
Blanc kill Julia Randall? I
Oh,
wanted to
Julia
stop.
Randall's the one that I
get
saw
out of my life.
before. This is his
Mad
fiance.
heaven, she had it.
She's the one who he had relations with,
Julia
the
told the others
lady before she died.
That they were out. That she was going to create a new gang. You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run. I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Then why do you have a train ticket, huh? To get out of here to Mexico.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. To pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson. Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie. I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Really, let's see, contraband list.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I? Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove a good doctor almost insane. Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall. Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
You're just lucky your fiance still wants to be with you, buddy. Yeah, go in there. Yeah, this guy that we just arrested was kind of doing the nasty with the lady who died in this thing.
Survived the war for this?
You're behind the wheel.
These are the war. I don't know what war you're in,
Guess
buddy.
the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Crystal. Hey, baby. I'm trying to get this done so that I can put on the Far Cry 3 game and stream that. and then I can hopefully start streaming the new Last of Us. Okay. Oh, we're here. Let's see. Right. Oh yeah, 5th floor. Just making sure that I remembered. Back in the elevator I go. Sheesh. Hey, baby.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Oh, no, I think this is the one where this person jumps through the window.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No, please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just
Oh, yeah.
lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Yeah, I had a feeling this was the one. Oh, great. Now I gotta call Coroner.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Did you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
I don't know why they wanted to do that.
Park there.
The doctor kinda jumped from his window up there.
That's that cop.
And
Seems like a
yeah, because it was so he was mad, so he decided to swan dive out the window for himself.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. Get this. Kids around here say he plays the harmonica. Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
I gotta find the Broadway sign so I can get the trophy.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
He wouldn't be that way. I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
I'm trying to also find the Broadway sign. Oh. There you are. But I can't get up there.
Come on, Roy.
Keep your shirt on. Here I come.
I guess I have to wait for a bit before I gotta find Willie first. Okay, Mr. Harmonica guy, where are ya? You. I should start hearing him. Come on, where are you? Oh, that's you, Rusty.
no place to go unless you grew wings. There he is! Wait, the son of a bitch!
Oh, I had to do this. There you go. Die, sucker. Thank you.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression. You had that impact on a lot of them. Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink. Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
8 million stories. I'll have to check those out after. Don't worry.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star, and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Oop.
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
Oh, hey.
Action, I'm just gonna stand up.
Shadow.
Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
Which I should have early.
A dead judge. It's not good. Everyone has their vices.
Hey.
Even
Oh,
you, Phelps.
you gonna go follow mommy?
I recognize that guy from the papers.
Somebody's following you, Jess.
Been in this job 20 years.
You're gonna be in mommy's business, don't you, Shadow? It's okay, Crystal. It's just mommy. Oh no, bed. I'm not going here. I don't want to go here. I can never remember my way out of this place. I'm in the basement.
I want to make
You can drive.
Parker and Green are going
Hey,
toe to
Shadow, I
toe for
see
the
you back
top
there.
job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know who'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Hey, Crystal. But you don't want to go up and see mommy. You always go see Auntie in the bathroom.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Bukowski,
Phelps, back again.
we're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old
Bless you, Crystal. Bless you.
Sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other dicks?
Oh,
Two musicians,
Oh.
Middleston and Bowe. Get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city. Try to crack the safe. Just pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
like, hey, Mom.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument. What's that click?
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
Never the same.
We have a new source. Or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
All the good ones, Phelps.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply. These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
This guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
That's what I think I've seen it all.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you?
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Not those ones. Get the earphones.
They're not under any pillows, are they? You didn't necessarily leave them somewhere like the bathroom.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to have.
Thank you for your help.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. How about $5 for the exclusive?
That's it.
Can you drive to this one?
Hey baby. Hey baby. You wanna sniff me? Here you go.
J.W. Robinson are having a sale. Don't you know?
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Hiddleston and Bo, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmfuhrer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see this?
Oh, I know why you're defending her, because you're having an affair with her, Cole.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Head Officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, Detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words. Corvus.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen?
You know where to find him? This time of day? You'll find him holding
I
court at the
think
McCambo.
she's not having the affair yet with her. He goes to her apartment
Give me till
soon, I
tomorrow
think,
morning.
in a cutscene, and that's when
do anything I
the
wouldn't
affair
do.
starts.
Partner.
But I know it's like, because I've seen a Let's Play of this, so I know.
Not good.
Ouch. I got too close. Buddy, I'm trying to drive here. You get right in front of me?
They don't care.
Yeah, I got a tail.
Can't risk losing the trail. Oh, yep, this is it. This is when they have the affair.
Active killer.
That's one of the survivors' names?
Yep, it's for the kids.
Okay. Their name, people.
Kids shouldn't be playing this game. Come on, David.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Say, could I borrow some of that mess?
LAPD. We have some questions regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not gonna put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard it.
Something like that?
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you gonna stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. Looks bad when people die.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages.
Oh shit.
Squeeze on those guys, and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to fright that easy.
Run away from the spirits. Run away.
Ooh.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
I am not
So where does
gonna
Stoker
do.
come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow.
Somebody's in the basement.
Down on us.
Oh shit.
Eep, 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 eep.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working with the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Oh. Rescued. Oops, ow, no, ow.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coleridge?
Yeah, that's right. So how do you see it? Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship. What else was taken apart from the morphine? Case of VARs, case of Thompsons.
Homicide just recovered 3 VARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is. So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
She did.
Enough to arm 3 companies.
Flashlight, of course. I still have no idea how to use these things.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. This is the crate we recovered. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat? Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hub.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
I want to make homicide. You know you make it.
Ooh. This man is one of them donuts.
Oh yes, he spooked you.
Oh shit, oh shit. Owie! Damn it. Haley! What do you want? Let me go. Ow. Camper.
You know the way. You can drive.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson.
Ow.
1384 North Bronson. Shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Ow.
Phone number and restaurant table. It's one of the BARs.
Seriously, stupid network connection. Not again.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And the cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It's a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Then why about the sniper's pocketbook?
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have it. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying a story?
Not for a minute.
Oh, there it is. I'm looking for this. To talk to HQ.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna quickly drive to his apartment and then I'm gonna end the stream there. That way I'm at least in that location for the next place.
Can you drive to this one?
well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Oh no, somebody bad?
Owie, bad doctor.
Oh, he's there for your checkup, Jess.
I don't want to check up. I don't want to check up. Leave me alone, you bastard.
He's like, time for your checkup.
Ow.
And the only medicine that you can have is on the hooky.
This is Detective Noire.
Ow.
Cole. We would like a word.
Bastard,
I'd like to
go
come
find someone
inside.
else.
Actually, we'd prefer if you would come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice? No. You don't. Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small
See you
talk.
later.
Fuck you.
Oh. Sorry.
Good.
I was in the middle of running for my life.
Like, I would help you, but, as you can see behind me,